my lovelies, it's Lunar Light Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new. I am so honored to have you with me here today. So you guys saw that title. This is going to be a really fun, steamy reading. Of course, the topic of this reading is what do strangers think is sexy about you? Okay, so let's go ahead and find out. I've got the tea for you guys. Basically, I've already pre-shuffled these piles for you, so you can go ahead and choose one or more of these piles, whichever one is really calling out to you, and that will be your reading, okay? Also, guys, I recently made a TikTok, so if you'd like to see shorter versions of my pick a card readings, you can follow me over there on TikTok. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading from me, I'm always available. You can go ahead and look down below in the description box for that under services. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a really fun reading. It's going to be really lighthearted, really playful. So if you want to see what I have to say, what these strangers think is hot about you, just keep on watching. Hey, pile number one, if you chose this beautiful amethyst crystal, this is your reading. So I've done a couple of things in today's reading. I've actually done a called a channeled message. So we're gonna go ahead and get into your channeled message first and then talk about the cards that you got, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about it with my very special notebook. Okay, so yeah, what you got in your channeled message, what people think is sexy about you, what strangers and acquaintances think. They think that your hair, laugh, smile, teeth, chest, legs, and how you blush are all very sexy about you, okay? So very interesting. So let's go ahead and keep this in mind as we go through the reading. Of course, I did the channel messages first, and then I pulled the tarot cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is in here. It's like unwrapping a present. Okay. Can you tell I'm excited today? Like, I missed you guys. I'm always like, oh, I wish I could do more than one reading a week, but yeah, let's just say that. I wish I could. Okay. I'm working on it though. All right, so of course I use my Tarot Illuminati deck and also the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck for today for obvious reasons. But let's go ahead and get into your cards, okay? So you have Temperance being clarified by the Lovers. What do people think is sexy about you? What do strangers think? They oftentimes think that you have a very relaxed demeanor. It kind of seems like you could handle a lot of things at once, and it makes them lead to believe that you could handle like multiple lovers at once. Maybe not at once, but like with like dating multiple people. So even just like walking out and about, people feel like, oh, they're so attractive. They're probably dating multiple people right now. They're so calm and relaxing is what I'm getting to. I feel like you have a really relaxed demeanor. Again, I'm getting more messages about legs and chest. Like both of these cards really put an emphasis on legs and chest. If you can't see this person's leg just creeping out there. But again, the people think that your chest, whether you are a man or a woman, or anyone, is very attractive here. Again, this is for anyone. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands with the High Priestess here. So again, it really just seemed like you can handle yourself. It seems like you can handle stressful situations. I don't know what it is about you. You seem like you have a very competent demeanor. You seem very competent when people first meet you, and they may even think that you do have a lot of things in your back. Maybe you have a very stressful job. Maybe this is also people at your job. This could be, guys, this could be acquaintances, this could be coworkers, this could be literal strangers. So this is a lot because there's a lot of people. So yeah, people think that you could have like a kind of a stressful job, but you handle things really, really well. Why? Because it seems like you're really smart here as well. Maybe you just wear glasses, or maybe you kind of come off as looking really sharp and smart. But yeah, it seems like you look really sharp. People really like that about you. In the summer, if you ever wear like anklets or like sandals, people are checking out your feet. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, guys, that's also what I'm getting with this High Priestess card. You can see she's like petting this cat with her feet. Okay. Oh, if you guys hear any like noises, it's like the wind chimes outside. There's a storm going on. Anyway, so yeah, with the Ten of Wands, it really just seemed like you were just very competent and that you're really striving to get to a really good place in life. People can automatically say that you're very ambitious. Okay, then we have Strength. and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, either way it goes for you guys, it seems like you are toned or muscular, that you have a really good body tone. So definitely people can see that immediately. They like that you have a toned body, or even if you're not necessarily toned, people like the way that you are shaped. They feel like you are strong, especially if you're a man. They feel like, you know, you're strong, you're big. You know, if you are a woman, identify as a woman, it really seems that you are really toned, and you know, you can look after yourself. You're not like, you know, you're not like weak or anything. You're very toned and strong. So people really like that about you. They feel like that you're strong in spirit and of body. And then with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it really just seemed like, you know, you don't really need to, like, other people take care of you. People kind of feel like other people take care of you, and that you take care of other people, but it's not really what you like put out there. It seems like you're being taken care of, other people would think of. And I don't mean in like the sugar daddy way. I mean that people just kind of volunteer to take care of you. People volunteer to take you out on dates. People volunteer to pay your bills. People volunteer to do this, do that. Maybe those things aren't true, but it kind of just seems that you are really well taken care of. Again, maybe you have a really great job that pays a lot of bills, and you can do a lot of things with the extra money, but it kind of seems that you are taken care of. I'm seeing a little bit of glitz and glamour here, maybe some designer clothes for some of you, you know, maybe some expensive styles. You know, so people think that you are pretty expensive as well. That's one thing that's kind of sexy about you. They're like, oh wow, this person's probably expensive. You know, they have people taking care of them probably. Like, who's paying their rent? Just kidding. But people would think that about you, you know, that you're so attractive. You must have someone like paying your stuff for you, because, you know, you wouldn't like, why would you need to do it when someone else would offer to do it for you, kind of thing, you know? Ooh, very interesting. Okay, then we have the Tower in reverse with the Seven of Cups here. So again, it really, for other people, it kind of seems like you wouldn't be fazed by a breakup. People think that you are so bad and bougie, you would not be fazed by anything. And I'm talking to everyone here, okay? Anyone who's watching this video. People think that you were so bad and bougie that it wouldn't matter if you were to like get broken up with, or vice versa. If, you know, someone were to separate with you. They feel like you have so many options, and the people who watch you want to be one of their options. Just like, can I have a night with you like this? Can I kiss you, please? Like, is that something that we can do? Because I'm very interested, and yeah, it doesn't seem like you really worry about the people that you're dating, or if you, I mean, you don't have to be dating anybody. Again, this is kind of all what people are projecting onto you. So you could be dating no one, but people think that you have multiple options. People think that you don't even worry about what's going on in your love life. You're like, yeah, they're worrying about me. I'm not worried about them. You know, stuff like that. But it really comes from a place of confidence, not like cockiness, because, you know, you really worry about yourself. It seems like you really have your own interest at heart, which is very attractive, obviously. So let's go ahead and get into your Amira's Love Oracle cards. I love these cards so much. Okay, so we have True Gem, Gossip, Young Male, and New Love. Okay, so some of you could be young males, or some young males are looking at you, and I've seen that people are gossiping about how good looking you are. They're gossiping about, you know, finding you so attractive, things like that. People think that you are a true gem. Again, this kind of goes along with the 10 of Wands and the High Priestess thing. You know, what are gems made under? You know, they're made under pressure, you know? So people kind of think that you can handle high pressure situations. Again, they think that you are very relaxed under pressure, and that you just perform well under pressure. I don't really know where they're getting that from, but that's really interesting. If there was a situation like that for you, that could be an indicator of who exactly we're tapping into here. But yeah, the people think that you are a true gem. They think that you perform very well under pressure, that you are, you know, very calm and relaxed, and the situations you've gone through in life have made you really attractive. Okay, so that's what people, you know, think about you just looking at you. That like, wow, they seem really relaxed. Like they seem that they'd be relaxed wherever they are. Like they just have that kind of air about them. They have confidence, is what people say about you. You have a lot of confidence. You could also have a nice car. This guy's riding in his convertible, you know, drop top car. So you could have a really nice car. Okay. We also have New Love. Like people would, again, this kind of goes with what I said earlier. about dropping options to want to be one of your options. People would really hope that they could be one of your new loves. You know, they see you with someone who would be amazing to spend at least the honeymoon phase with, and they would really like to, you know, slide into your DMs. You know, they'd really like to get to, you know, take you out, you know, get to know you a little better. So yeah, everything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the love oracle cards here. These are the Valentine Wellness Love Oracle cards, because I have not even touched these. Guys, I probably should have shuffled these, but alrighty, we're gonna do it on camera. For those of you who like the shuffling, it's your time. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right. When I learned how to bridge shuffle, I just felt like, oh my gosh, I'm official now. Feels good. All right. So yeah, for those of you who chose Amethyst, what do strangers think is sexy about you? For those who chose Amethyst, what just wow. Okay, that came out of nowhere. We have passion and also date here. Wow, Spirit was serious when it came to you, okay? Oh, wow. I'm just going to take this because this really complements the message that I was talking about as well. This is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's go and talk about these three cards, and then I'll get one last one. So passion, okay? Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Again, people think that you would have great chemistry with them. It seems like you have a lot of fun in your daily life, that you like. And again, this fire energy, like you've probably been through a lot, and they really like that about you. They like that you seem really competent again. So yeah, insane chemistry. People think they have a lot of great chemistry with you. They want to be with you. Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there. Again, people would love to be able to set a date with you. People are gossiping about wanting to date you, things like that. So when people just see you, they're like, oh my God, I'd love to go on a date with that person. Okay, and then we have keys on a ring. Again, this is why I took this card, because it says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So people would not mind being a one night stand of yours. They feel like you have many, many options, of course, and they hope that you make a decision towards them, things like that. Okay, one more card. For those who chose Amethyst, what do strangers think is sexy about them? For those who chose Amethyst, what do strangers think is sexy about them? One more card. All right, here it is. Okay, we have Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Again, so these people really think that you are competent. So you come off as someone who's really smart. You come off as someone who knows what they're talking about, who, you know, just knows themselves, okay? You have, you know, clarity and truth. People find that very attractive about you. Okay, so let's go ahead and round off your reading here with some charms, okay? Have you guys been liking these charms? I like that they're so colorful. That's probably my favorite thing about them. There's some of them that I still haven't gotten at all. Okay, some of you were like, okay, let's just get to the reading, Lunar. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what these strangers think is sexy about you. What do strangers think is sexy? Those who chose pile number 1. Okay, here we are. Ooh, okay, already we have this red heart. Okay, so when people see you, it's like, yeah, their passion is ignited. This is reminding me of the passion card we already got here. So like their passion is ignited, like they're very, they're just excited to see you. And yeah, you just kind of get people going immediately. They're like, oh my God, who's that sexy person over there? Okay. Okay, then we have these strawberries. To other people, you seem like you are probably very sweet, very nice. I'm also getting the message that, like, I would love to just, like, eat you up, you know, things like that. I'm not going to get too into that, but you know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, the strawberry. They would love to, you know, maybe feed you strawberries, eat you up like a strawberry. You know, you seem very sweet like a strawberry. So all those things. Again, another red thing, so... Okay, and then we have this smiley face. So it talks about positivity, okay? You seem like you are very positive. You seem like you're very easygoing. Again, this makes a lot of sense, okay? We did have smile earlier that came through. So again, they like your smile. People think that your smile is very sexy. They think their teeth are very sexy. Maybe some of you have really great teeth. That's always a great thing. And they think you're very positive, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this seashell charm. I actually looked this up the other day, the spiritual meaning of a seashell, and turns out it means, you know, seashells are very hard to penetrate, so they were relating it back to being hard to being hard for negativity to penetrate. So again, this kind of goes with the positivity. It seems like, again, you work very well under pressure. That message is really coming through very, very strong, that you don't get stressed out too easily, that you are, have a relaxed demeanor. And guys, again, this is what the people are portraying onto you. This isn't what you maybe feel like you are, okay? But from the outside, from strangers, think that you handle negativity really well, that you don't crack under pressure, and that you operate really well under pressure, okay? It takes a lot for you to become negative, basically. I love that. Okay, and then we have this seashell here. To me, this conch talks about listening. So people think that you'll be a fantastic listener. They feel like you'll be able to listen to their problems. Again, this kind of goes along with that relaxed demeanor thing. You're very relaxed. People feel like you would be able to listen to them, you'd be able to hear them, be there for them. So yeah, all those things. People are out here fantasizing entire relationships with you, Okay, and then we have this beautiful candy cane charm. To me, this talks about being a gift, especially because it has this beautiful bow on it. So people feel like you would be a gift if they were to be around you, that it would be a gift to get to date you because you seem very selective. And lastly, here we have these steps. To me, these are steps. So, oh my God, we had steps earlier. I just want to scoot this down. Right here, these are some steps. I'm not going to pick up the whole card because I don't want to mess up this setup. But yeah, some steps. So again, it seems like you are taking steps towards your goals. Again, it seems like you are very ambitious to strangers, and that you are reaching, climbing the ladder of success here. So that is really attractive. All right, for those who chose Amethyst, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I thought it was, short and sweet, really nice. So feel free to check out any other piles if you're feeling called to, of course. But yeah, I thought this was a really great reading. Again, if you'd like to get a personal reading from me, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and hit me up in the description box down below. It's under services. And yeah, I'd love to help you out with anything you're facing right now, okay? I'm also going to be putting up a testimonials page soon. So for those of you who are kind of unsure of how it works and what the feedback has been, I'm going to be putting up a testimonials page so you guys can see the happy clients that I've gotten, which I'm really, really proud of, okay? Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful rose quartz, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get into it with your tarot cards. Oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting. Guys, excuse me. I kind of forgot I already made a channeled message for you guys. Am I off it today or what? I don't know what to say. But let's go ahead and get into your channeled message and then get into your tarot cards. You guys are seeing what I'm like in real life, I'm a little forgetful. But we're going to go ahead and talk about your channeled message here, okay? So this is what strangers think is sexy about you right when they see you, okay? So we have the words coy, seem studious, laughter, playful nature, lips, and walk, okay? As in you're walking. And I was also getting a little image of a booty, so that could go along with it too, Okay, so now let's get into your tarot cards here. I'm using the Tarot Illuminati in the first row and the Tarot of Sexual Magic in the second row. If you guys want to check out those decks, I recommend them both. All right, and you can see I've used the Tarot Illuminati for a long time now. They're worn out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your messages here. We have the Ace of Wands being clarified by the Six of Cups here. So, oh my gosh, I just got a song. If you guys have ever listened to In the Party by Flo Milli, oh my gosh, it says, the first line is D's up when I walk in the party. So I'm not going to say that whole word, but because I'm not trying to get demonetized. But if you guys can get the gist of what that is, you have the Ace of Wands here, and the staff is pointing upwards. So yeah, you turn people on right away is what I'm trying to say here. You turn people on right away. People are very attracted to you instantly. You're probably very physically attractive. Yeah, people kind of sprung off of you is what I have to say. You're very attractive. is what it seems like. And people not only feel like you're very attractive, they kind of feel like they're instantly connected to you also. Some people feel like they've known you from the past, or that you're just so, and it could not be necessarily that you have actually known these people or that they know anything about you. It's that you kind of remind them of, like, you kind of give them nostalgia. And not only that, it's almost like they just instantly feel connected to you. Like, they would want to be connected to you. You seem like a really high caliber person, so instantly they're just like, wow, like, Rose Quartz, you're so amazing. I feel a connection. But it's really just that you're so awesome, that you're really high caliber. So again, you're really attractive, but you also have a really great personality, is what I'm getting. So instantly people kind of feel like you're so attractive. If they talk to you for like a minute, they already have a crush on you. Like, a lot of people probably have crushes on you, to be honest. Yeah, I'm also getting hair here, pretty strong. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next row. So we have, or column rather, we have Seven of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant card. So what I'm getting is you have to actually knock down quite a few people when it comes to your dating life. Maybe there's a lot of people who approach you, or for some of you, you may be like, okay, like, no one has done that for quite some time now. There are actually a lot of people who want to approach you, but, you know, it's like texting and deleting the messages, or rather this, like, people looking at your Snapchat story, people want to look up, people want to, you know, check out for you there, or your Instagram story, people looking at your social media, definitely. And people are also, like, wanting to DM you. You can get DMs, or people look at your page and want to DM you. Things like that. So either you're actually, you know, batting people off with a stick. I'm getting they're also very popular on dating apps. So you get a lot of matches on dating apps, things like that. People find you very, very attractive. And also with the Hierophant card here, I mean, these people are, like, kind of serious about you. Like, the ones that come forward are kind of serious about, like, wanting to date you, or because they see you as very high caliber. Again, they see you as very high caliber. They see you as someone they could have a real connection with. People are really trying to get to know you. People are like, you know, let me cuff you. You know, let me like, just get you in my life, Rose Quartz, please. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people trying to come at you, or even if they're not literally, you know, in your DMs yet, they're definitely thinking about hitting you up. People have thought about hitting you up, but they're kind of nervous because they feel like everyone's in your DMs, you know? That may or may not be true, but, you know, that's how they feel about it. Okay, again, these are people's projections onto you, not necessarily what's happening in your own life, so it's going to differ. Okay, and then we have the Hanged Man with the Knight of Wands here. So, okay, one of the reasons why people really like you a lot and think you're very sexy is because you kind of just hang back and let things happen, okay? With the Hanged Man, you kind of hang back, you're relaxed, you don't really let, you know, you let people come to you, especially with the Hierophant here as well. It's like this guy is just sitting here and these women are all over him. So it's kind of the same thing for you. You just kind of hang back and, you know, the honeys come to you. The honeys of, you know, whatever, whoever you're attracted to, of course. This reading is for everybody. But yeah, whoever you're interested in, they are... You just like them to come to you, you know? You're very relaxed in that way. And people love that. They love the chase when it comes to you. So we have the Knight of Wands. People are on their way to you. Again, we have a lot of passion here in this deck. We have a lot of Wands and Cups here. It's all Wands and Cups, actually. And then Major Arcana. So yeah, people really like that about you. They like to kind of run in and, you know, get to know you. And they have all this passion towards you when they do get to know you. But people like that you kind of hang back, okay? And then we have the Fool here and the Three of Cups. So in a party environment, it kind of seems like you're just up for anything. Like, people are like, take another shot. You're like, okay, yeah. Like, people are like, oh, let's go on the dance floor. You're like, oh yeah, I'm there. Like, oh, let's go to this party. You know, let's go to this event. Let's go to this museum. You're like, oh yeah, I got the tickets. I'm excited. Let's go to this concert, blah, blah. You seem like you're down for everything. People love that, they love that about you. You're very adventurous is what I'm getting. So this could be actually like your friends or friends of friends who are seeing you like this, or even people like, you know, at the function are like, wow, they're just having a great time. Like, wherever you're at, you seem like you're having a fantastic time, and people want to get in your good time, you know? People are like, ooh, who's having a good time over there? Like, I want to have a good time with them, you know? So people feel like you're already having a good time. You're very adventurous, and yeah, you turn people on immediately, okay? All right, then we have True Love, Past Love, courting man, and spiritual growth. Beautiful. So again, this makes a lot of sense to me. Starting off with true love here, a lot of people, again, feel this instant connection to you, okay? When they first meet you, they just feel an instant connection to you. They're like, wow, this person can be my true love. This person can be the next person I date. I really want to cuff them. You know, I really want to be with them. Immediately, people are just all over you, okay? Or they're all over you in their minds. They kind of fantasize about you a lot. And then we have past love. So again, people think that you have a lot of other people hitting them up, okay? Well, hitting you up. People think that you have multiple options. People think that you are fighting off droves of people. That you have a lot of past loves. You're a little bit of a heartbreaker. So we have the full heart and then the broken heart here. So people think you're a little bit of a heartbreaker as well. Again, this is kind of like off the bat. People think that, you know, oh, you seem like a heartbreaker. You seem like, you know, you got a lot of people in your DMs. Maybe you get that a lot, you know? Maybe you get that from people like, I'm surprised you're talking to me. It seems like you have a lot of people going on for you. And you're like, what? My DMs are dry. But they're dry because they all think you have so many people in your DMs. You know what I mean? So it's counterintuitive. Okay, and then we have the courting man. So whatever gender you are, you know, whoever you are, people think that you have people courting you, okay? People want to court you. So again, this kind of goes with what we had earlier. They like that you kind of hang back, especially these guys like leaning against the wall, you know. People like that you hang back again and you kind of let people come to you. So it makes them want to court you. Yeah, people really want to go out on dates with you, okay? Then we have spiritual growth. Is, you know, for those who really think about it, it takes spiritual growth for you to be able to be in this place of, you know, hanging back and letting people come to you, you know, letting yourself receive instead of kind of going out and finding, you know, whatever works. So, you know, people who really think about you think, you know, the person must have done a lot of spiritual work. Again, this is kind of the card of people who know you a little bit better. Obviously, this is kind of a range, of course. This kind of being the, like, when I first see you, and this kind of being when I know you a little bit. But still more of an acquaintance, just up to the point of being an acquaintance. But people see like you have been through a lot of spiritual cycles, you've done a lot of spiritual work on yourselves, and you're a good person. People think you're a generally good person. Okay, Rose Quartz, let's go ahead and get your cards from the Valentine Wellness deck here. What do strangers think is sexy about those who chose Rose Quartz? Well, we have addiction, okay? Codependency, obsession, possession, controlling, hazard, blocker, restraint. So people don't think it's as sexy about you. People think this is about you. Some people are kind of obsessed with you. I won't lie, okay? With the true love card here, kind of with addiction, people are kind of like addicted to looking at your pics. People are addicted to looking at your social media. You know, people are addicted to your energy. You know, get some people who are a little bit codependent on you, who really, really want to see you, who really want to date you. Again, like, it's coming up over and over and over again. Like, people are kind of obsessed with you. Okay, pal number 2. I see you got it going on. Okay. What else people think is sexy about those who chose pal number 2? What do people think is sexy about those who chose pal number 2? What is this? Okay, we have paradise. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. The other one was heartbroken, which makes sense. I mean, this is kind of more of the addiction energy. Like, people think that you're a heartbreaker. But we already had the message though, so I'm gonna take paradise. Anyway, this says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So again, people think that you are, there's lots of fun. People think that you are like paradise when you're with them. You're just lots and lots of fun to be around. People enjoy your warm demeanor. It seems like you are very warm. What else did we get about you? So we had like coy earlier in the reading. That makes sense. Again, you kind of like lay back and let people come to you. Oh, we did have playful nature actually. So we have playfulness here. That's really fun. I love when the readings really match up like that. So yeah, it seems like you're very playful. You're very happy. People really enjoy your happy-go-lucky nature. People love that you love to have fun. Okay. What do people think is sexy about those who chose Rose Quartz? Oh my, what did I just say? Sunglasses, guys. Watching, looking, stalking, okay? People are like, they're not stalking you, okay? I'm not gonna scare you. They're not stalking you. But people are watching your social media like no other. They are watching your social media. If you don't want to be watched by certain people, I would suggest going private because people are watching your social media. It's not creepy. but is it a little bit excessive at some point? Like I'm getting when they need a little bit of, inspiration, they may go to your page. Guys, I don't know what to say. If you post any like sexy pics, they're looking at those pics, okay? People who like meet you and they get your name, they're gonna go on Instagram or Facebook or wherever and try and look you up. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, guys. People are watching you. They like the way you look, okay? They can't help it. They almost can't help it. I'm shooketh. That is so funny. Oh my God. Wow. Then we have wedding rings, okay? Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, okay? So again, people would love to be your true love. People would love to cuff you. What I've been saying this whole reading, guys, people want to cuff you. People want to be with you. People want to be in a relationship with you. They want union with you. They're like, this person could be the one. Whenever they see you, they're just like, oh my God, I have this instant connection to rose quartz. I might date them. We'll see what happens. And then it never ends up happening. You're so selective. But yeah, even the people that you end up rejecting, they're still looking at you. People from the past, I'm getting a lot of people from your past, a lot of people who still know you, friends of friends, acquaintances, even your ex's homeboys or homegirls. Yeah, they are looking you up and they are interested, hon. They are interested. That is so funny. I really enjoyed this pile. So let's go ahead and wrap it up with some charms here. Oh, this is so funny. I love this one. This is a great one. It's made me smile. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your charms. What do people think is sexy about those who chose those quartz? What do people think is sexy about them? Okay. Alrighty. Oh, okay. I love this. So again, starting off with this unicorn here, you are extremely playful. You must be kind of flirty. I'm getting that you're a little bit flirty as well. You know what to say. You know how to flirt with with your people of interest. Okay, so yeah, we have this unicorn here, this like play unicorn. Again, you're just very playful. You're very fun. You're very unique. Okay, like a unicorn horsey. Like that's so interesting. Like you're very playful. You're very unique. Okay. And then we have this blue starfish. Again, guys, you are very endurant. Actually, I'm like wondering if I brought that up. You're very endurant when it comes to, people, hitting you up in your DMs. You're also very endurant in real life. People think that you have, good stamina. People think that you are very, you know how to get by in life. You know how to, do things for yourself. You seem like you are someone who is very competent, who's very determined. For those of you who are feeling called to, I would suggest checking out pile number 1 because that is definitely something that they got, but you don't have to do if you don't want to. Yeah, that one talks about being endurant. And then, for those of you who are feeling called to, I definitely say check out pile number 1 if you're feeling called to. Otherwise, it's not important. But anyway, so we have the watermelon here. So again, you were someone who is very sweet. I'm getting a kind of interesting message. So you know how watermelons have seeds? I'm not gonna go too far with this, but people wonder, people wonder. Do we need to say it out? What do you do? Okay, I'm not going to say too much of that. But people kind of wonder. People are very curious what you like in the bedroom. People are very curious about that. Wow, that was such a message. I might cover in the comments below, but I probably shouldn't say this on YouTube. But yeah, definitely interesting there. People are wondering what you're like in bed. But other than that, they think you're very sweet. You guys can put that together. I mean, you guys are smart. If you're innocent, I'm not going to change your innocentness. Okay, and then we have these stairs here, the steps. Again, it seems like you're someone who's very determined to get to their goals. People also need to climb, the steps of life to kind of get to you. It seems like you were someone of very high caliber. And, if they are... if they're going to get to you, they need to climb the steps to get to you, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm really getting there. And also we have this beautiful charm that reminds me of Sailor Moon. So this charm is kind of about finding power through love and friendship. So people feel like you have your power through love and friendship. People could think that you are a really great friend. You give a lot of really great advice, things like that. It seems like you have a lot of great friends. People could see you having fun with your friends. That was another message earlier. Yes, definitely. Okay, for those who chose Rose Quartz, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like if you did and comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to get a personal reading from me, all the information will be down below in the description box under services. I would love to help you out with any dilemma or anything you're just, regularly facing in your life. That is super fun to me. I love talking to you guys one-on-one. But anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, that you got a lot out of it, and that it was really, really fun for you. And I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye. Hey, pile number 3. If you chose this beautiful opalite crystal, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get into it with your channeled message. Yeah, guys, I have a channeled message. I didn't even tell that in the beginning. I didn't say the name of the stones. Guys, you're going to know how I am in real life. I'm a little bit forgetful. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into your channel message, though. Okay, so what do strangers think is sexy about you? Here's your list, okay? We have eyes, relaxed nature, voice, smile, chest, stomach, curves, or posture. Okay, so those are the things people think are really sexy about you when they first see you. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind while we go through the cards, and we're going to go and get into your tarot cards here, all right? So I am using the Tarot Illuminati for the top deck and the row, rather, and I'm using the Tarot of Sexual Magic for the bottom row. So if you guys want to check out those decks at all, I know some people ask me in the comments, so yeah, just want to let you guys know these are really fun decks, and I love the colors on both of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So we have the World card being clarified by the Six of Wands here. Again, this kind of already goes back to what I said earlier with the curves or posture. People think that you have a really great body. You're structured very nicely. You can also see with the Six of Wands here, like there's some booty going on. So people are very interested in the butt. Even this bunny has cheeks. Like, what's going on here? Do you see the bunny? Even the bunny has cheeks. So yeah, you can have a really great butt. Congrats on that. That's always great. People think that you have a very great body type. People really like to touch you. People would want to touch you immediately if they could, if they could get in there, if that was appropriate, if that was consensual, they would love to, just see what's going on there. Okay, but aside from that, it seems like you are, it seems like you do very well for yourself. It seems like you guys work out, or maybe you don't, but it seems like you really take care of yourselves in a lot of different ways. I'm talking about mentally as well, because with the World card, it seems like this is someone who has leveled up. You seem like someone who is of a high caliber. They leveled up. They are very successful. Again, Six of Wands is about success, so it seems like you are very successful in some way. You could dress in a way that suggests that you have a lot of money, and if you don't, that's totally fine. You really know how to finesse an outfit is what I'm seeing as well. You look expensive. That's all the things I'm kind of getting here, okay? And then we have the Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Chalices. Again, guys, I'm just getting that people really want to give you a hug. People want to touch you when they first meet you. They're like, oh my god, I'm getting that song Tempted to Touch, that's a really old song, Tempted to Touch. Guys, I'm not gonna sing for you, but I guess I just did, whatever. So yeah, I'm getting that song Tempted to Touch. So people really want to give you a hug though when they first meet you. Maybe you could have a lot of people who give you hugs and you're not really a hugging person. They just want to touch you. They just want to touch you. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say about that. Because the Four of Pentacles here talks about hugs in this context. Especially with the Ten of Chalices. They just feel like you would be that would be amazing. That would be amazing to hug you. People really kind of fantasize about that, about just giving you a hug. Yeah, you have some people kind of sprung here. I'm also getting legs. Your legs can be very attracted to people. Also, if you are a woman, I'm getting décolletage, or if you're anybody, honestly, that collarbone area is very attractive. Okay. Oh, we did have chest earlier, so that's coming through again. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the next row here. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow, I never noticed that. We have two Ten of Cups here, and the Ace of Pentacles. So even if you reject people, is this is what I'm getting. Even if you reject people, I'm saying that they would like to try again. Um, people kind of feel like they know you know what's best for you, but also they want to be what's best for you. Is what I'm getting. Like, oh, don't reject me. We could have a great time together. You could have people who really are persistent. Also, is what I'm getting. Or even people who, again, this is about strangers, of course. So the people who don't know you, they could feel like you would reject them, but they're hoping that you wouldn't. They're hoping that you would give them a chance. People really want to be given a chance with you, is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing just one night, like, even just one night, please, even just one night. So yeah, people find you very, very attractive. And they definitely want to, like, get to know you, even if it's just for one night, is what I'm getting. And they feel like it would be very, almost like paradise. Like, it would be very, very, just invigorating, So that's where I'm getting, like, vigor and invigorating. Okay, so we have these Six of Cups being clarified by the Moon in reverse. People think that you are kind of mysterious, and they'd like to get to know you better. Okay, you could actually be pretty mysterious, but people think you are very mysterious. And with the Six of Cups, they really want to, it's not only about having a night with you, it's also about getting to know you. People really want to, like, they think you have a lot of substance, is what people see immediately. Like, it seems like you have a lot of substance. It seems like you're very successful. People want to kind of pick your brain, is also what I'm getting. It seems like you are very intellectually stimulating, okay? So, like, when the people get you, they don't want to let you go, because you are someone who is very interesting to talk to, is also what I'm getting, okay? So again, this reading is for kind of strangers, but it can be anybody who is an acquaintance, friends of friends, friends of exes, things like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, people want to get to know you better. People want to kind of impress you, is also what I'm getting. And they want to uncover, like, what's beneath the surface here, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into your Amira's Love Oracle cards. So we have the Twin Flame card, Mature Man, Dating, and Blonde Female. Okay, so in terms of the people in this deck, you could be a mature man. You could also be a female. It doesn't have to be necessarily blonde. But you could have lighter hair, whatever gender you are. And if that doesn't match it with you, I'm also getting that older people find you attractive. People who are older than you find you really attractive. So it'd be people like anywhere from, like, 1 to 10 or even 15, going up years older than you, find you very attractive. So you could be young or you could be older. Either way, older people find you very attractive, and you could be blonde, or you could be, fair skinned, or you could have red hair, anything like that. Okay. When it comes to the Twin Flame card, I do have to say I don't necessarily resonate with the term Twin Flame, but what I'm getting is that again, people think you are very high caliber. People feel like if they were to be with you, that it will be a very successful connection, that will be a very long term connection, that it will be very exciting. Okay, very passionate is what I have to say. Again, guys, if you want me to do a video on what I think about twin flames, backed up by some cards from spirit, I definitely have an interesting perspective on the whole journey. I've gone through my journey. I can't say I'm done, I guess, but I've gone through my journey and I have a very interesting perspective. If you guys like to hear it, let me know down below, because I'd love to do a video and spill the tea for you guys. My tea is pretty hot about what I think about it, but it'll definitely ruffle some feathers in the twin flame community. Do you guys think I should do it? Should I ruffle some feathers? Okay, let me know. But anyway, back to this. Again, people think that you would have a very high caliber connection with them, okay? And again, they really want to intertwine with you. They really want to be around you. They really want to hug you, okay? And again, back to mature man. You could be a mature man, or you could attract a lot of mature men into your life. Again, people really want to date you. It's really not just about it's really not just about like a night with you. It's really not just about like, sexiness. It's really about dating you. I really want to be around you. I really want to date you. I really want to take you out. And again, you could be a blonde female. Maybe you have like light-colored eyes or green eyes here. You could have any one of these features on this person. You could have, full lips. You could have red hair or blonde hair. You could be, a young female. Anything like that. Or you can be an older man with blonde hair. It doesn't matter. Mix and match it. Whatever resonates with you guys. And nothing resonates with you guys, definitely take the messages about, what them wanting to date you and them finding you to be a very high caliber connection. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get some more cards for you. For those who like shuffling on camera, this is your time. So we have the Island Time Wellness cards, Oracle cards. And let's go ahead and shuffle these up and find out what strangers think is sexy about you again. So what do strangers think is sexy about those who chose Opalite? All right, so we have the Sword and the Rose. This says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection. So again, guys, it really seems like you are someone of very high caliber. It seems like you are someone who just knows a lot, okay? That you've been through a lot, and that, not necessarily that you've been through a lot, but that you just are really wise. It seems like you are very wise, okay? That you are very mature. That's why a lot of people who are older than you are also attracted to you, because it seems like you come through with a lot of clarity and truth. You've had a lot of revelations in your life, okay? I like to get to know you because of your brain and, you know, how smart you are. And then we have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues, okay? Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm going to take a second with this one. Okay, well, it seems like with boat that you guys don't mind moving on from any situation. That kind of makes you pretty attractive. Like, you kind of just get what you need from things. You're not really clinging on to anything. Again, people are kind of wanting to, you know, come to you, cling on to you, but it really seems like, you know, you're not really clinging on to anything. You're kind of just getting what you need through life, kind of coasting through life. So that's how people see you anyway, that you kind of coast through life and you do things very calmly, you know, very orderly, okay? Yeah, it seems like you're a very organized person. Yeah, all those things. It's very relaxed. Again, we're getting that, going back to what I got earlier with relaxed nature, this kind of goes along with that, you know, you're just kind of relaxing and, you know, riding the waves of life on your nice boat here, okay, if that makes sense. What do strangers think is sexy about those who chose Opalite? What do strangers think is sexy about those who chose Opalite? Okay, then we have cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So to me, this is about the other people who are attracted to you. Because again, it seems like you have a lot of clarity and truth. You've kind of gone past a lot of things. For them, getting even exes or, you know, people who don't know you so well, like even if they just meet you, people replay events over in your head. If they had a small conversation with you, or if they had like one date with you, they're replaying that in their head a lot. Like people think about you, and if they've ever dated you, they think about it a lot. So yeah, your exes or your exes, you know, friends, they think about the times they spent with you, or just acquaintances, they think about the time spent with you, the kind of conversations they had with you, and they replay it over and over in their heads. So again, we did have voice earlier, so they could be thinking about your voice. That goes along with cassette, thinking about your voice and thinking that is very attractive. Okay, let's get one more. What are those? For those just Opalite, what do strangers think is sexy about them? Oh, okay, Spirit wanted to give you two. All right, we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it, and also mask. Okay, quite interesting. There was also passion that fell out. I'm not going to take that one. I took all the weird ones. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. Okay, so mask says, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So, I mean, cross out the last two. What I'm really getting is that people need to feel like they need to put on a mask when they're around you, because you're so relaxed. Again, we have relaxed nature in my channel messages. So it seems like you're very relaxed. You kind of like let things come to you. But really, people, I get what this is now. People are kind of like afraid to sabotage a relationship because they really don't want to let go of you. A lot of people are probably still hung up on you, honestly. A lot of your ex's friends probably want to date you. A lot of people who you're acquainted with probably want to date you, but they're a little bit afraid of, you know, sabotaging things by doing this cassette. You see how the hammer is like ready to come down on the cassette. So what I'm kind of thinking is that people kind of need to rein in how much they think about you, how much they fantasize about you, because they're afraid of actually sabotaging the relationship with you, because they may, you know, put up so many fantasies in their head, so that when they actually get to meet you or hang out with you again, it's like they have to put on a mask. That way they don't, you know, like show how much they like you. You know, that's so interesting. I'm getting a lot of acquaintances vibes from this reading. These people is definitely people who know you. Again, for those of you who have just seen you, it's more of like the body thing. They think your body is very attractive. They think you have really great posture, possibly, you know, really great, we had earlier chest, stomach, you know, curves. So things like that, you have really attractive curves or posture. But again, like people kind of think about you and they hype you up in their heads. And for those of you who kind of know you, and they need to like kind of stop doing that, the way they don't sabotage the relationship, the way they don't have to like wear a huge mask when they're around you to kind of cover up how much they actually like you. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your charms here. Yeah, for those who chose Opalite, what do strangers think is sexy about them? For those who chose Opalite, what do strangers think is sexy about them? Where is it? I'll close my eyes for this. For those who chose Opalite, what do strangers think is sexy about them? Okay. Ooh. All right. So already I'm getting, yeah, big sexy vibes. Because I have a small cherry and then I have a big cherry, and these are my big sexy vibes. So congratulations, you got yeah, big sexy vibes. People think that you are very attractive when they first meet you. You know, just like very attractive. I'm getting that again. Your chest can be very attractive. You know, you're just someone who's very, very good looking, okay, is what I'm getting. Oh, wow, this actually, 2 piles got this, this charm here. So if you're attracted to any of the other piles, I would suggest to go and look at those, but only if you feel guided to do that, okay? So yeah, with this sea star here, this talks to me about endurance, and again, kind of staying in place. So again, you're kind of someone who lets people come to you. It doesn't really seem like you were too pressed over any of these people, that you're really chasing after anybody. Yeah, you're more so one to let people come to you, which is fantastic. All right, then we have the cross here. Yeah, people would see you as like having spiritual growth, or just being someone who like follows the rules. I don't know what to say about that. Who follows the rules and is a good person. Like you have a lot of good morals. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yes, you have a lot of good morals. Again, this kind of goes with the twin flame card. People would think that, that the connection with you would be very divine, that it would be very long term, very long lasting. People also feel like connected to you, and that they could, really facilitate something that was very passionate, very long term with you, with the cross here. Yeah, and then you're a good person. That's interesting. Okay, so we also have the spider here. This is quite interesting. I feel like some of you also have a little bit of a dark vibe. I'm not some of you are like, what? But not necessarily that you like are like a creepy person or anything like that. Maybe you kind of like the creepier side of things sometimes. Maybe you kind of look at, like murder mystery shows, or maybe you check out like true crime podcasts. Maybe watch Tiger King. I'm just kidding. But that was a great show, huh? But yeah, with the spider here, I'm getting that you guys could have like a little bit of a dark side, and people kind of see that about you. You could also just have, like, for those of you who didn't resonate with the blonde message, you could have dark hair, or you could, dress in dark clothing, things like that. People think that you're a little bit mysterious. Oh, they came out really with the moon. Okay, so now we're getting what this is about. Yeah, people think you're a little bit mysterious as well, and that the reason you have a lot of clarity is because you kind of seen the dark side of things. So people think that's really sexy about you. Maybe you wear, maybe just wear some dark colors. People kind of find you a little bit to be a little bit on the darker side, Very sexy. And then we have this cactus here. So again, you guys are a little bit prickly. I won't lie. You guys are a little bit prickly. It seems like, people want to hug you, but you have your spikes out. You're like, don't touch me, please. I could go along with the spider too, that you're just a little bit, you're a little bit prickly. You're like a little bit, if you've ever seen Parks and Rec, you kind of remind me of like April right now. Just a little bit of April vibes, or, you're someone who just, if you've never seen Parks and Rec, I'm sorry. But great show, another great show. How did this turn into a TV show talk time? But, okay, back to your reading. It seems like you could be someone who is, just a little bit like don't touch me vibes, a little bit like, a little bit bougie, a little bit, high class, maybe even elitist for some, but I wouldn't go that far. I guess I did just go that far. But yeah, a little bit prickly, but people kind of like that. They like that they need to, get to know you first before they be able to really, get to know you, if that makes sense. But again, this is all what strangers think about you. It's not necessarily what you actually are, of course. These are projections onto you from what strangers are thinking. So they could think that you have a little bit of a dark side, that you're a little bit prickly, but you're still a good person, okay? You're a good person. Okay, and then we have this moon charm here. Again, this talks to me about being mysterious. People could also think that you have like they're a little bit witchy. I'm getting these are all kind of like the cross and the moon, the spider. Like these are kind of like witchy charms. People can think they're a little bit witchy. Also, for some of you, that you manifest with the moon. Okay, and then we have this lipstick. Okay, so again, that you are very attractive, that you know how to put things together. What did I say earlier? That you look expensive. Okay, people think that you will look expansive, no matter what gender you are. You look expensive, you know, being anybody. But yeah, you look expensive, that you know how to finesse an outfit. Okay, maybe you wear designer clothing sometimes, or you make it look, you know, like really expensive. So things like that. Okay. All right, Opalite, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below. I love to hear from you. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading from me, I would love to have you. Go ahead and go into my description box and check out services. You guys can see what would fit your situation best. I love to be able to help you out, talk to you guys one-on-one. It's like my favorite thing. So I go ahead and check that out if you would like that. Anyway, I really hope that you guys really enjoyed this reading. I thought it was great and it was really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey there, my OGs who stay to the very end of the video. I'm so glad to have you all here. This is one of my favorite parts of the reading. Yeah, I'm so honored to have all my OGs supporting me. Guys, we're almost at 12,000 subscribers. How did that happen? Like, seriously, how did that happen? I owe it all to you. Thank you so much. Guys, I just want you to know that I pray every morning, literally in the morning, I pray in the mornings, about how grateful I am to have each and every one of you who watch my videos, everyone who ever liked a video. It just means so, so, so much to me. Every one of you ever gotten a personal reading from me. Like, you guys make my day, you make my month, you make my year. I couldn't imagine my life without this channel, and I'm so, so, so grateful that I have each and every one of you. So thank you so, so, so much to all my super special OGs and all my viewers, but especially my OGs because you guys extra rock. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your extra special messages here. What do strangers think are sexy about you? Let's just keep with the theme here, okay? I'm speaking so fast. What do strangers think is sexy about you? Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Hey, what do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? What do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? Okay. We have palm tree, beautiful. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you guys are possibly very flexible. Ooh. I'm just kidding, though. Yeah, there could be, you seem very stable, you seem very secure in yourself, you seem very confident, very competent. So yeah, that's already very sexy. What do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? What do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? Okay, we have separation. Okay, okay, this makes a lot of sense because, you know, we are in separation with a lot of people right now. So the people who are, you know, who do think you're sexy, they're already missing you. I'm hearing, separation makes the heart grow fonder, or distance, there it is. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. So people are missing you right now. People are thinking about you, yearning about you, okay? Like, you know, that person on the street who you catch looking at you, yeah, they're thinking about you. I'm just kidding. That could be a message for someone, though. But yeah, I'm getting images of the mall. I'm getting images of work. Anywhere like that, you know, people can see you. Things like that, okay? Anyway. Yeah, what do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? What do strangers think is sexy about them? Then we have ascending. Oh, I love that, okay? Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for a union, okay? People off the bat can see that you are someone who is ascended, who is learning to ascend, you know, you're transcending obstacles in your life. Again, we had stability earlier, so it really just seemed like you, off the bat, come off as someone who is, you know, just learning and doing your best and is already really stable and just doing great things in life. So fantastic, guys. Nothing less for my OGs, I know it. Okay, let's get one more at least. All right. What do strangers think is sexy? Oh, we have the Twin Flames card, guys. Okay, I feel like Spirit is really wanting me to like do this reading when I talk about them. But anyway, and aside from that, I will interpret it. So yeah, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. So yeah, along with this ascending energy, people really think that you have a very high energy, okay? As you guys know, I don't really believe in the twin flame label, a whole thing. But I do think people think that you will be a great compliment to them. I think people think that you are very high caliber and that you are someone with really high energy. That's how I interpret that one. Let's get one more, okay? Yeah, what do people think is sexy about my OGs? And then we have cassette, okay? So I'm getting your voice also. People think your voice is very attractive. But not only that, when people interact with you, they do replay it in their heads for a while afterwards, okay? They replay it in their heads. They're very interested in you. And they want to know what all that is about, okay? They want to know what you're about. And they think about you, like, over and over in their heads. Okay, guys, in regards to this twin flame thing, comment down below. Do you think I should do this video when I talk about twin flames and what I really think? Guys, it's gonna ruffle some feathers, I won't lie. It's gonna ruffle some feathers in the twin flame community, possibly. But I do think it's gonna help a lot of people. I know I was confused about it for years, and I feel like I finally kind of got it, at least got it from my own perspective. So if you guys want to hear what I have to say about that, along with some messages from Spirit, I'd love to do that reading for you guys. But, you know, let me know what you guys think about it, because I'm gonna drop a few bombs, okay? I'm gonna drop a bomb or two. Okay, you know, figuratively. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out your messages here. With these charms, what do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? What do strangers think is sexy about my OGs? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, wow. You guys got both of the starfish charms. I love this. So yeah, no matter who you are, again, this is about stability again. So people think you are very stable. This is like double stability, so that's really exciting. So that makes sense with the palm tree charm you got earlier. So people think you are very stable, that you are, you know, very endurant, okay? Then we have the stair charm. People feel like you were climbing towards your goals. Again, with the ascending here, people feel like you're climbing towards your goals. And also with the ascending, we have the cross. So people feel like, also with twin flames as well. So this is very high level energy here. Hey, my OGs, I know you guys. Anyway, it's very high level energy. You know, very, very exciting. People find you to be very exciting. People find you to have high morals, to be a very high caliber person, you know. Also very connected to the divine as well. All right, so we have this really cute unicorn. What is this thing called? Rocking chair, rocking horse. Guys, I'm not a kid. I don't know what this is. But yeah, this rocking horse. To me, it talks about being very playful. Also about being one of a kind. So you guys are very playful. You guys are very one of a kind. You know, lots of fun to be around. Okay? Then we have this t-shirt charm. To me, this talks about having a big heart. People feel like you have a very big heart, that you're a good person. Okay? Again, with the good person thing. But you're not one to be easily fooled. Like, if you feel someone is on your same energy, you kind of get prickly pretty quickly, okay? You kind of know, okay, going along with knowing, we have this turtle charm. It talks about wisdom to me. Turtle is like the wisdom for me. So again, along with this wisdom, you kind of know when people aren't the best for you. So when you feel a lower vibe, when you feel someone is not really healed, you feel someone has some issues, they're gonna bring them your way. You kind of get a little bit prickly to defend yourself. Nothing wrong with that, because that's what keeps you, you know, enduring for so long. Okay. People find that sexy about you as well, that you don't just, you're not naive, you know, you're not nice to everybody. You know, people don't really deserve that these days, you know. There's no need to be nice to everybody, unless they're not nice to you back. But of course, we're trying to be as good a person as we can, you know, try and, you know, be a good person without being walked all over, of course, right? So you're not someone to be walked on, and you're very high energy, a very high caliber energy, and you have a really big heart, and you're ascending to great places, okay? Nothing less for my OGs, nothing less for you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you already said that, if you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment down below and leave a like, and please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, guys. I would love to have you in this beautiful family of mine. And I hope you guys like this, and I'll talk to you in the next one, okay? All right, bye.